Hi and welcome to Lippy Presents Ghost News Network. Today is our paranormal news and discussion. And we have our article from Coast to Coast, which says, argument among ghost hunters leads to a stabbing. Dimitri stabbed Elliot. So this took place in Arkansas, and authorities said that the conclusion of a late night ghost hunt turned ugly when one of the spirit seekers allegedly stabbed his fellow investigator of the unknown. The bizarre altercation reportedly took place at around 2 a.m. This past Tuesday morning. This was a few weeks back, when the trio of self-described paranormal hunters finished their expedition at an unnamed cemetery in the city of Little Rock. At some point during their attempt to contact the other side, however, tempers flared and violence followed. According to police, the trouble began as the group made their way back to their cars, and an argument erupted over who would be driving them back to their hotel. Eventually, Mark Galloway won the battle of wills and wound up behind the wheel. As they made their way down the road, cops say a female member of the group indicated that she was having difficulty breathing and asked Galloway to pull the car over so that she could regain composure. When he refused to do so, an incident report states the woman and another ghost hunter in the backseat attempted to overtake Galloway, who responded by reaching around and stabbing that other individual in the leg. While one might think that such a skirmish would result in the immediate breakup of the group, they apparently continued on their ride together back to their motel. Perhaps because that was the only place they could go, and they only had one way of getting there at 2 in the morning. Be that as it may, the stabbed ghost hunter promptly phoned the police upon arriving at the motel, and officers subsequently arrested Galloway for first-degree battery and false imprisonment. Alas, nowhere in the police report does it give any indication as to whether or not the group's investigation led to any evidence of the spirit hunt.
What the fuck? Wow.
Either way, we're guessing that it was probably the group's last outing together.
Wow.
That's why we have a ranking system.
Straight up.
I'm the boss, shut the fuck up. If you don't, I have the most fun. Bottom line, the person in charge has got to have the weapons. And the second in command follows. So, I don't know, that's insane. I'm sure there's people out there that be like, ooh, were the people possessed? Ooh, you know?
No, it just sounds like assholes.
It's 15 years ago I'd say what I really want to say, but because everyone is so goddamn sensitive in this world, I can't, because you're all a bunch of pussies. So I'm going with that. Yes, you are a bunch of pussies.
I'm speechless.
Speechless.
I kind of am curious if maybe something in the area they investigated had an effect on them, not possession-wise, but like could have tweaked their temper, their emotional stability a little bit. But
drugs? You mean drugs?
Yes.
Drugs.
Were they looking for ghosts, or did they see them after they did the doobie? Right? That's the thing?
No,
That's
it's the marijuana. The marijuana cigarettes.
I mean, that's everything won't
The reefers.
The reefers.
But yeah, that's something you don't hear every day, that's for sure.
I feel like you hear it more and more.
You know, and like, you know, we've been out in the field before, and we've felt different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's been times where I'd be out and something would make me super angry or short. You know,
Like Sheep Pasture Park.
Yeah, Sheep Pasture Park would be one of those. But you have to, you know, I wasn't short or nasty with any of my teammates.
Right.
I was short when I was there. If you're that type of person where you're going to get short with a teammate, walk away. Walk away, take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long it takes you, and just calm your shit. I think as much as I'm not a huge fan, but Ghost Adventures, that happens quite often in that show where it might be Zach, it might be, you know, some of the other guys in the show too, where they just all of a sudden, like, they'll be in a tour, and it'd be like, yo, I want to punch you in the face. Like, out of nowhere, and you're like, I gotta go take a 5-minute break, and they walk away. Like, you have to know, you know, like, to do that, because it's not a matter of if that stuff happens, it's going to happen. If you have a team, and you're constantly investigating, going in these places, it's going to happen, I guarantee it. You know, and you're already dealing with a high stress location, environment, whatever, you know, it is, and shit like that happens, you know, so you have to have that strong will and common sense to just be like, I need 5 minutes, and pull yourself out of that situation, you know, so that's what could have happened here, and boom, stab you, and call it a day. I mean, that's great.
I'm just trying to wrap my mind around who uses it as a first resort to stab somebody.
Can you pull over? No. Hey, stop the car, stop the car.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been times where we've been on a road trip and, you know, an hour in and we're not even off the island, and they're like, hey, can we stop? No, we can't stop. I'm not stopping. You want to stop? You can stop. You can jump out my car. I'm not stopping.
Tuck and roll, baby.
You know, like,
Meet me there.
but, I mean, I wouldn't actually stab anybody. I might get super pissed off, but not to stab somebody. But then again, you know, who knows what kind of investigation they had.
Sure.
That's true.
But, yeah, I mean, crazy.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you haven't yet, give this video a like, share, and subscribe. You can click the little notification bell to know when all of our content is uploaded to YouTube. So thank you guys for joining us, and until next time, take care, guys.